Hey there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 3:30 here in Dhaka right now. Very peaceful and quiet. Unlike yesterday, which made me kind of sick. A lot of traffic jam. It rained a little bit. Everywhere it was stuck. I was stuck in my own area for hours. So it was not a very pleasant experience, and I kind of totally passed out. So I woke up in the middle of the night and had dinner. So I'm doing few videos for you. So today's episode, I want to do a full review of a fragrance which I did in 2000 somewhere 20s 21s, like 2 years back somewhere. Okay, and that fragrance, as you can see from title, I have a full bottle of it, which is Stronger With You Leather. This fragrance made me very, very excited. I have reviewed everything from this line except the new one, which I don't have it yet, but I will definitely try it. But Stronger With You is a line that I really liked from the beginning. Some people didn't appreciate it at first, but then as the flankers started flying or pouring in, people liked them. So I have now 3 left. I had a couple more, Stronger With You or Stronger With You Freeze. I had them both. Don't have them anymore because I felt like I was not reaching for them that much. And I have the 3 of the best. Okay, so other ones, I would say Bottles Finish, I never repurchased. Stronger With You Intensely, and then Absolutely. These bottles are very pretty. Juice color is very, very eye-catching, and I believe the caps are very beautiful. Check out my full-on reviews on those. And I said these two and Leather in my review, they are joint champions. Okay, so why joint champions? Because these are the 3 best flankers or 3 best release from this line. You can feel differently. You can like the Freeze, but the Freeze I felt a little bit was like nice, but it was almost similar to the original, and the original was kind of like nice but not overwhelming. These 3, not overwhelming, I would rather say really impressive. They sort of break the barriers. They go out there, fetch compliments, performance through and through. I couldn't find that much weakness in them. If you like sweet perfumes, these are some of the best ones. They're based on chestnut, a little bit of warmth, sweetness, spices here and there, tweak here and there. The Absolutely was a little bit more boozy. So the Leather one I reviewed before, but I have the full bottle. I couldn't resist, showing you this beautiful bottle. This was a Middle Eastern exclusive release. Very hard to find, kind of like a unicorn. And I thankfully pulled the trigger on this one because I saw a tester going around $100, and I said I want it because sometimes you have things on your wish list, the bottle that you want. I'll just be honest, I wanted this. One big reason was for the bottle. Golden bottle, beautiful bottle, shiny, fingerprint magnet, but I'll show it like that. Nice little atomizer, and the cap is very, very beautiful. All these things make this fragrance beautiful. So it will say tester at the side, okay, EDP, and I think they will have the notes breakdown, which are LMA essence, lavender, leather accord, yes, and then few other notes that I remember, chestnut, and I believe this is more like a Middle Eastern type of smoky Stronger With You, which is not found everywhere, right? So this fragrances, if you find, it will be around $150. Even that price point, you won't find it readily available. So I like this bottle, only 1 bottle size, and I was wearing this yesterday for Scent of the Night. It was very breezy. It rained later, very breezy. It was one of the most beautiful evenings, and I was in a rooftop restaurant, so 13th, 14th floor, like nice breeze. So let me respray this and then talk about why this is so great, and I'll do a finish talk with the other siblings. The sprayers on these, absolute massive sprayers. Okay, they shoot out like big cloud, which I like. The cap, always remember one thing, they have, one more detailing is they have Emporio Armani logo on the sprayer, as well as the cap doesn't really sit at any place. It has to find that perfect spot, then it clicks. Okay, really nice. So this one, I did a sample review thanks to Bilal Sharif Bhai, who gifted me a sample. I don't remember if I bought it or gifted. I think it was a gift. So I could do the review thanks to him. Very nice guy, my neighbor. But I always wanted this golden bottle. Something about gold, golden style bottles, 1 million. This one, I have some of the other golden bottles, St. Dupont, or some of the other golden bottles. And I like that golden and black combination. They are kind of like regal. But when you see gold in Middle Eastern countries, it usually means saffron or oud, because that's how they interpret oud. But this one, different story. Massive, first of all, massive projector. If you see the price point, you'll understand why this fragrance is expensive. Armanis are expensive for certain reason. They maintain certain class and then certain quality, so they're not heavily discounted. You will not find this at $50. I can bet. If you find somewhere in Europe, you're lucky. Different story, but that's not everyday story. Expensive. Now talk about performance. I always said it's a great performer. I go 4 to 5 sprays just to show off. Okay, if you want to show off, breezy night, cooler days, cooler nights, winter, this is an appropriate perfume. If it's supposed to rain, it just projects all over the place. You can just literally walk through like a, like area, and people will be like, they'll be like, oh, that man is wearing some beautiful perfume, like they will definitely notice you. I got compliments right away wearing this. But this fragrance right here, I believe, the Middle Eastern touch, I think I can see something. Wait, yes, inside the O, I think these are Arabic writings. Okay, and I think, like thaw and I don't know what, stronger with you, leather, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's Arabic written in there. So this one I said is one of the best. This one I said is one of my most favorite, absolutely. And then obviously I was a big fan of Intensely All the Time. They all perform the same. I'll tell you one thing, leather perhaps a little bit more on the close. This is the longest lasting. After that I would say Intensely, and then followed by Absolutely. These are all, you're looking at 7 to 8 hours easy. Okay, this one on the close, next day you can smell it. If you apply these other ones on the clothes, perhaps you'll smell them next day as well. But for me, the most intense version is this one, the leather. Performance wise, beast mode. The thing is, this fragrance reminds me of some fragrances right on top. It has this beautiful LME, sort of like a leather, kind of like a smoky opening. That is the most distinguishable feature of this fragrance. The other two doesn't have that smoky vibe. They have the chestnut, but this one has chestnut with some smoke. Okay, so they have, let's say, the notes would be from Fragrantica, chestnut, LME, spices. Yeah, it's a spicy. Okay, perhaps that's saffron. Middle notes are sage and lavender. Base notes are vanilla, leather, guaiacol, and agar oud. Okay, so they use oud. I forgot about that. Anyway, I don't detect that much oud from this. Even if you do, it's more like a spicy, woody, sweet notes. Okay, so what really pops up is the smoke and leather mixed with that sweet DNA of Stronger With You. And I do think they went to the right direction. Like, reminds me a little bit of this idea or concept, what 1 million Absolutely Gold is to 1 million line. See that bling bling? Yeah, this is more like a oud version. Real oud is in this. Very rare to find that one. Then my favorite would be with her, I always keep her ring with me on this bottle. This is By the Fireplace by Maison Martin Margiela. So some people said this fragrance is as close as it gets to Maison Martin Margiela with more sweetness. Maison Martin Margiela has that chestnut vibe, but not as sweet or as vanillic as this. I think this one will outperform the Maison Martin, or kind of like a tie. So a lot of good aspects, really nice smelling. But if you're not having a nose for spicy, sexy, sweet, amber, and this kind of a gourmand touches, don't look this way. This is kind of sickening. But another fragrance I'll show you. It reminds me of this line basically, but let me see if I can find that fragrance for you, from House of St. Dupont. And I believe it's called, it has vibes of it, but not the same. Vanilla and leather, some elements of this one is in this. So it reminds me of Mancera's Velvet Vanilla, some of those really nice, sweet, beast mode, gourmand fragrance, which are unisex, but this one I feel it's more masculine than unisex. Okay, it's very smoky, and if you like Stronger With You, Intensely or Absolutely, and then imagine a little bit more of Maison Martin Margiela, sometimes the vibes of smokiness of this one. Where is my other bottle at? Yeah, if you enjoy the smoky aspect of Red Tobacco by Mancera, you will also like this. So there you go, plenty of comparison. Where to wear it? Date night, cinema night, movie night. You want to smell sweet, you want to smell bold, and you want to really make a big statement. This one will overshadow Dior Homme Intense. Yes, that has that power. So all in all, it's an excellent release, but you might feel redundant, like I'll tell you, if you're not a collector, if you have smelled all these, some people say Stronger With You, Intensely, Absolutely feel the same perfume. They didn't pick any difference. I did pick the difference, but they were subtle. Since I love the line, I bought them all. So this, if you have one of them, perhaps you don't need this. But if you have to buy one, you have to hunt down one, paying niche prices, this is worth it. Okay, definitely, because one of its big thing is it's not really easily found. It's a bit rare. So in that way, you can feel proud. You'll smell distinctive. Not everybody will wear this perfume because you cannot really readily find it in shops, right? One reason. Second reason is its performance really speaks for itself. And I really feel they did enough differences, you know, to make this call exclusive. Like Dolce & Gabbana, Royal Nights. It's a great interpretation of the one Middle Eastern release. I absolutely love this, but that one doesn't have that much push like what I get from this. So overall, it's a beast. It's a perfectionist. It's a, you, if it was up to me, I cannot improve anything on this. I wouldn't want to. This is good enough. It's not needed to be layered. It doesn't have to be dated. It doesn't have to be a clone or something, you know, okay? So overall, all three are my most favorites. I'll stand with that still. All three are my 10 out of 10 fragrance. Every single fragrance is beautiful. The intensely is a little bit sweet. It's a little bit more fruity, okay? The absolute a little bit more boozy. There's a little bit more leather, some oud and some sweetness, okay? So 10 out of 10 for the whole line. So that one, ensure this one gets a 10. But if you are this person that you don't want to spend so much money and you feel that I can invest a little bit more, $10 more, I can get a niche house, I can get a Men's Instant Crush, you can definitely get that, no harm in that. But it comes down to personal choices. Always remember one thing before I finish. I see a lot of you comment like, you know, try to impose your thoughts on me, like, hey, give it a break, bro, you know, like it's not that great. You know, what's great, not great to you may be great to me. You know, some people may find this release I reviewed earlier yesterday was Acqua di Gio EDP. Some of you said it's very similar to Profondo, and I respect that. You know, I never say I disagree with you because your nose is different. People like different things. But with time, you know, you find different things, you like different things. Some lines you love more than the other lines, right? So if I have to be lying about something, I wouldn't really take the trouble doing these things, okay? See the number of reviews I did. If I really had to do those kind of commercial reviews like, hey, this is so great, buy this is the ever best. Some of you even don't watch the reviews, you know, I just want to be a little bit upset because I said in the review of Acqua di GDP, I said it's not a must have. It's at the price point, you don't have to buy this because it will be a bit too pricey. It's a bit too similar to many other releases. People just think I'm giving it like 10 out of 10 because, you know, I love it so much, you know. Watch the whole review, you know, I give you my thoughts and for you to try, right? So I respect you. I hope you feel the same way. Respect is mutual, right? And fragrance game is not that serious. Different people like different things, you know, not everybody seems to like the same thing, right? So overall, I stand and I'm very happy I got this. You know, I got a backup bottle of Office for Men as well. So these fragrances always are like performers, always best, but only time, do not pull this off in the high heat, in the sun, or if it's intense humidity, stay away from this, right? Beautiful fragrance, very exotic one, the best from the line, just like the other two brothers called Intensely and Absolutely. There you go, my review. Perhaps I'll repurchase these bottles once they finish. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll go upload this. Take care. Bye bye.